I think the whole game of business and life is based on how well you can manage your priorities and stick to some sort of time blocking system. And it's not going to be perfect, and there are going to be times where things are bursting and you're going up to work at 10 p.m. and your spouse is like, what the F, this is not sustainable or whatever. But unless you know that, from 8 to 11 every day, Monday through Friday, you have to figure out a way to generate new business. Unless you know that and commit to it and actually do it, I don't know how you're going to be successful. You need to sit still for 3 hours a day and figure out what your main one or two things are going to be to generate new business. That's like a non-negotiable, but I have the kids, but I have a ill parent, but I have a whatever is going on, or I have a full-time job or whatever. You have to find as many hours in a day as you can to sit down and generate new business. And if you have no business, I would sit down for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day and generate new business. Like the only pass you get on generating business is if you have too much of it. She can take a little bit of a breather, maybe from the hardcore time block of whatever new business development she was doing, to give a little bit of that time to onboard the admin or like whatever is gonna, kind of have things bursting at the seam, because there's some system running in the background that new business is coming in. So there isn't a pass on time blocking for new business development, because most of us would get fired. Like even just take my EXP agent attraction journey, I would get fired as a recruiter in every brokerage because I'm not doing it in some time. Like this morning, 12 to 1 was my power hour. Did I blow it off? 100% I blew it off. Why? I don't know. I just didn't feel like doing it. But if I was a Keller Williams team leader, do you think I could blow off like my core activities? No, I would not have a job. So you have to be honest with yourself. Like looking back last week, did you do the activities that a high performing salesperson would do? You would rise to the top because you're getting after it. I could probably place some of you in a sales organization because you don't have to worry about having to make the drug and ship it out. And, so we have to get in front of a buyer or seller, get them to commit to us, and then do all the freaking admin on the back end of it. That's what derails us a lot of times. So in terms of time management, the reason I've always been able to do things that I don't want to do today is that I clearly envisioned a future that was different from today. What motivates someone to do cold calling? That activity. To me, it's just like anything that's not the most favorite thing. That it leads to an outcome, and that outcome is stacked up a quarter to a year to a 3-year vision. That's the way you're going to commit to sticking to your time blocks.